showing that to you. Where you saved that ball. Oh, God, how can we not end it with that? Thank you, man. That was amazing. So, anyway, thanks everybody for being here. I just overwhelmed by the things that were said, and for people taking time out of their life to be here and travel. And Nicole and family putting off their trip to Disneyland, which he would be so mad that you're not already there on the ride. Just thanks everybody for coming. So we've got the room for a couple more hours, and I don't expect anybody to stay. People have busy lives, but we have some food coming, so you can feel free to visit and mingle amongst yourselves or apart. And we just can't thank you enough. You, all for the flowers and everybody for being here. So that's all we got. I can't sing, so that's it. Does anybody else want to say anything?
Thank you all for coming. I'll make it quick. I'm not a great speaker like Ryan or a storyteller like Amy. And I'm actually here all day, all week talking about Todd. This is super hard for me, for everyone. But I just want to, thank you all for coming. If you're here, Todd loved you. You all have great memories with him. With me, I'm the oldest of the relatives that are here, the cousins and stuff. Todd was the youngest. And me and Todd had a special relationship. I lived with the guy twice, which is kind of why I wanted to come up, talk a little about it. Todd was Todd. Todd did Todd, but Todd's thing was he always wanted everyone to be happy. Didn't matter, what the situation was, like Ryan said, and Jody. Todd was our Chris Farley, man. The guy always made you laugh, even when he was going through a hard time and not having a great day. His goal was to make everyone else laugh and be happy. That's what Todd wanted. And I wanted to share this story. It's kind of funny. I'm a little OCD. I'm a clean guy. I'm always cleaning the house, and everything's got to be where it's supposed to be. And that was not Todd. Todd was messy, shit everywhere, and we'd always have this thing where we lived together. We'd always argue about shit. And I remember one time, this is funny, and I want to share this story. We had this big house over on the golf course in Wood Creek Oaks, and I had met Dustin. Todd had a buddy who was a mortgage broker. And I was between jobs. Todd introduced me to him, got me a job. We were working together. And one of the realtors we worked with said, hey, I got this guy, and he's having a hell of a time selling his house. It's like a 6-bedroom house on the golf course. It's got a pool and perfect party pad, right? So I'm like, I'm in. So Dustin and Todd, the three of us went with the realtor. We looked at it. And at that time, I had another place I was renting in Orangeville, and had this guy from Canada that was renting a room from me. We used to call him Mike the Canadian, right? And so the guy was like, he literally looked like Beavis from Beavis and Butthead. Goofy as hell. And I told him, I said, hey, we looked at this place, it's great, we're moving. And the guy's like, what? And I'm like, so you can move with us or you're on your own? So he ended up moving with us, and we moved in this house, and Sam eventually moved in, but it was a party place. We used to call it Real World Roseville, because we ended up having all these people moving in and out. But we'd have these parties every weekend. We'd have a party, and at the time, I was doing some bartending, bouncing at clubs and stuff. So we'd get everybody to come back, after a night out, having fun. And I remember this one time we were having this party, and I was working, and I called Todd, and Todd's favorite thing, and it used to piss me off. But now that I look back, man, I really miss the memories and the times living with him. But I would call and I'd be like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, me and Dustin are sitting out at the pool. And Dustin would be hanging out at the pool all day. And I'm like, damn it, I'm work, coming home. So we're having this party. And I said, hey, I want you guys to clean up the backyard, rake up the leaves and shit. So Todd thought it would be funny. I know it wasn't Dustin's idea. Todd thought it'd be funny to rake up all these leaves and throw them all in the goddamn pool. So, we're having a pool party that night. So I come home with the beer, and I'm, always rushing in a hurry. I come home and I said, what the hell? And we had this huge blow-up fight. Pissed off at him. He ended up moving out over it, basically, because we had a huge blow-up. And then a few years later, we ended up getting another place together. But that was Todd. Even when he did stuff that pissed you off, you couldn't be pissed off at the guy. Because at the end of the day, Todd, his whole purpose was to make you laugh. Like Ryan said, to get you, to just, you couldn't be mad. And even if you were having a bad day and you were pissed off, he would do something that would make you laugh. And that was his goal, and his purpose was to see everyone smile. And, that's what I'm gonna miss, is like Ryan said, that guy you could always go to, no matter how shitty your day was, that you would talk to him, leave at the end of the day, and you'd always feel better. And that's something that, I think all of us are gonna miss, is Todd's influence on us. But he loved all you guys, and like Ryan said, man, Todd was special, and we'll never forget him. Thanks, everyone.
Food will be out any second, anyone. So feel free to stand up.